I think we should be good. Hello there, everybody. I am Santa Sulky, and today we're playing a supposedly shitty game. We are playing Doki Literature Club, and a lot of people are saying this game is really scary. But from my understanding, it's anime horror, and there is a distinct difference between anime horror and real horror. So I'm a bit skeptical at this, but nonetheless, Vigi wanted me to try this out, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. I was forced to do this. But yeah, either way, we're gonna be doing some voice acting for sure, and everything, but I don't think it's gonna be scary. I don't honestly think it's gonna be scary. Like, nah. Either way, welcome. Yeah, we could just go ahead and real quick, I think I'm gonna resize this just so that, you know, we're ready for the game itself and everything. So if I can resize this just like that, and then this should look good, right? Let me just check for a sec. It seems to look fine, so we're gonna go with this. And yeah, here we are in the game. Like, look, this isn't scary. I mean, I know the scary stuff's supposed to come later on, but truth be told, I have seen the game before. I have seen people play this game before. I know what happens. It's not scary. Maybe like a little bit. It's, you know, it's, people are saying it's like, it's psychological horror. So basically I'm scared. Like, I'm not scared, but game like I'm scared. That's a psychological horror as well. I don't know, I'm just skeptical. But then again, it has been a while, so I could be wrong, and I could be thrown off completely. But still, I don't think it's gonna be scary at all. But either way, let's see if the game can prove me wrong, or if I will be right. Let's go ahead and start up the game with a new game. See what it is. So, an unknown person, or whatever, is saying, hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw her to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I'm just gonna, just for like anxiety's sake, I'm going to check if the stream is running fine as it should. With audio, if the audio levels are okay, if everything, if there's something that needs fixing, all that sort of stuff. I just gonna check real quick. It definitely seems to be fine, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, that girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Perfectly understandable. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. She seems like an annoying girl, so I'm gonna give her an annoying kind of voice. I'm gonna put voice acting into this, so it makes the game fun to play. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided Big as Dickus. Oh yeah, I remember Big as Dickus. Let me just explain that real quick. I named this, I played this before a long time ago, like an extremely long time ago. And I named my character Big as Dickus. Because I had seen DA Games play this game and he named it Big as Dickus. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. So I decided to name it Big as Dickus as well. Back in the day when I first played it. Fucking hell. All the memories are coming back, man. Fucking hell. There we go. Just getting this. Oh, ASMR, you like that, don't you? You like some fucking ASMR, don't you guys? I know I fucking hate ASMR, but anyway, cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. I haven't properly had Monster in ages. Oh, that's amazing.
You say that you were thinking about ignoring me.
Oh, I hate when people do this. Like, has it just lost its meaning? This means gay sex. This and this. Sex. this and this means gay sex. That is common knowledge, but people have started to twist the meaning on TikTok and everything. It's like, please, please. Like, that's not the meaning. I'm like, because people have tried to send it to me, like these emojis. I'm like, do you want to have gay sex with me, or am I just interpreting this wrong? Like, come on, guys, that's the original meaning of this. Like, come on. I just want to rant about that for a second. I got notifications too. Hang on, let me check those things. I got notifications. Hang on, let me send a picture. That's not a good picture. That was a good picture. Okay. Oh, let's continue. No, I need no. Taking pictures again. I need to send pictures to people that I'm playing a shitty game. I'm playing a shitty game. Need to get it out there. I am playing a shitty game. A very, very shitty game indeed. I mean, I could have my expectations blown over, but I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait and see what the game holds. I have no clue just yet, but yeah. Always have to wait and see. Just gonna. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not antisocial. I'm not antisocial. I'll put my phone away. Okay, I just need to set this to be able to get the fact down. Yeah, just send to a few more people. Just like that. Yeah, yeah, that's good. And then yeah. Just like that. Anyway, gonna put my phone away. Sorry about that. Hey man, hi Aaron! Hi! Hi my dude! Hello there! That's me, biggest dick! I wish I would change the name, but it's what I went with back in the day when I first played this game, so I can't change it now. For fuck's sake. Biggest dickus. I'm so childish. Biggest dickus! Why am I laughing at that? This is a terrible stream.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're couplers.
Oh wait, that's me. See, mixing this up. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Honestly, if you could change your name, would you? No. No, biggest dickus is funny.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Sayori is like... That reminds me of sayonara, which means goodbye. Just a thought. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, biggest dickus.
Oh, someone's playing Team Fortress. Hi, Sexta.
Have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year.
Did I? Huh. I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Of course it had to be anime. Of course, anime. This game is anime. This dude is a weeb. Probably has anime posters all over his fucking room. I understand why you wanted me to play this, Viki. You're a fucking weeb. I know you. You watch too much anime, too much hentai. When you voice Sayori, you sound like Mickey Mouse. Oh boy. You're my favorite Mouseketeer. Fucking hell. Oh, there she is. Oh, I was talking about how I'm worried. Can't do fucking Mickey Mouse. I can't take this seriously. But that's the thing. I can't take this seriously. This game isn't scary. It's not. I don't know. I was talking about how... That's Sayori's voice.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
I'd say that's a bit more like squeaky than Mickey Mouse, but still, I can see the connection, yeah.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET
in a few years.
But you're not used to the real world.
Oh, that voice, it's gonna hurt after a while.
You trust me, right?
I guess that might be better, I don't know. I can always change it. For now, I'm gonna go with this voice.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she just exaggerates everything inside of her head. That's just how it is, I guess. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Of course! The fucking anime club! Of course that's where you're going. Okay, screw this, I'm going away. Nah, I still need to play this. I need to continue. I need to continue. I need to play this game, okay? I guess I'll continue then. The anime club.
Hello!
Oh god. I don't like anime either. See, there are... I don't like the cliche animes, for sure. The ones that are, like, set in a school. I don't like the cliche animes that are always set in a school, have the same plot, have this insane girl kill each other. Also, Yandere Simulator. All that sort of stuff, you know? The cliche anime stuff. That stuff I don't really like. But there are a few I like. I like My Hero Academia. That one I actually liked. And especially the music in that as well. That's one I liked. I haven't really watched much of Attack on Titan, but it seems interesting enough. I think there's a few others that I can't remember off the top of my head that I thought were decent enough from what I have watched. Besides My Hero Academia, I haven't watched any animes fully to the end, but yeah, that's the thing. It's worth watching your stream though. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this game isn't really scary to me, and I don't like it that much, but like it's fun. It's a fun game to voice act, you know. It's fun to make these voices and take the piss out of it. Sarah must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
I don't like this voice either. I'll go back to the original for now. Pff, why not? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
No what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori. Suck my biggest dick.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Of course. Such a weeb. I guarantee you this dude, the main character in this game, probably has anime posters all over his wall, anime figures. Probably watches hentai. I mean, I'm not gonna judge, but yeah. Probably lives in his mom's basement as well. Probably a basement dweller. Stereotypical weeb. Bet he does. Exactly. Stereotypical weeb.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I gotta tell the club yesterday I'll bring in a new member. And Atsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Exactly. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. I'm gonna share this stream. Ah, thank you. You don't have to, though. You don't need to, but thanks either way. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
Yeah, I'm only gonna go there for the cupcakes. Only for the cupcakes. Long Simon would be like, Yeah, I mean, he said it was a long sigh, so I'm gonna give it a long sigh. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, that looked like I was hiling there. I was just showing the door. Don't take this out of context. I know what you're like. Everyone. Nope, that's Sayori.
Everyone, the new member's here.
I told you, don't call me new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, we need a voice for this girl.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
Let's see. What can we do there?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! My magnum dong!
Ah, Bigger's Dickus. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Sassy voice, exactly.
Welcome to the club.
And then Danny DeVito for Natsuki, I think her name was. The one with the pink hair there. I think that's Natsuki. Yeah. Like,
Danny DeVito, my magnum dong! The trash man! I'm the trash man!
and then for her, just like a, I guess,
Shy voice, kind of low register voice.
I don't know. I think she's like more of the shy one, so maybe give her a shy voice. I don't know. We're gonna go with this for now, and then if we feel like it needs to be changed later, I can just do that. This is all for fun and giggles anyway. It's not professional or serious. Oh god. Way too much caffeine today. 2 cups of coffee, a Monster. I'm gonna die in my sleep. Not gonna sleep tonight. Not like I planned on sleeping tonight anyway. It's no big deal. ... Just a dot. That's basically it. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Simp! I mean, not that cute. Maybe a little, but... I mean, of course you'd be into anime girls. Of course you would be into anime girls. Hang on, I just got a message that's kind of important, so I need to respond to that. It won't take too long. People should get a good sleep, though, not gonna lie. Yeah. But, I mean, I'm not gonna be doing anything tomorrow, so even if I, like, go to sleep late and wake up late and everything, hey, it's not gonna matter. Gonna send another picture. Yeah, just to show Viggy that I'm playing this game that he forced me to play. Fucking weeb. Love you, Viggy. AFK moment be like, yeah, but I had an important message. Don't change. Yeah, okay, I was AFK. I was away from the keyboard. In fact, I've been AFK all this time. Technically, because I'm not using the keyboard. I am using the mouse. I'm not even using a keyboard, so technically I am away from the keyboard. Aha.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
I cannot take myself seriously. I cannot take myself seriously. By the way, just a question for the chat: is the audio levels okay? Or is my voice like and the game's audio? Is it all okay? Do I need to lower my voice or the game audio? Do you need to raise anything? Let me know if everything's fine or if I need to change something in the chat. You good? Goody. I'm good. If you want to say something, say yeah. Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Natsuki. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. And she's also the one who's a trap, according to the internet. Isn't Natsuki the one that everyone called a trap at one point? There was like a meme about her being a trap. Like, a lot of people actually believed it, because, like, small breasts, and, like, her figure overall, her hips, everything. There was just a lot of people like, might be a trap. And then the creator himself had to, like, debunk it, like, no, they're all biologically female. They're all biologically female. But, like, the meme kept going and everything, and at the end it was like, okay, fuck it, I admit it, fine. Natsuki is a trap. Okay, fine. I admit it, you win. So now I guess she's a trap, or he. Whatever. They are a trap, I guess. They can be whatever. I mean, I think he also said later, they can be whatever you want them to be. Make your own interpretation of what gender they are. Not up to me, then. Hi, Sulky, how are you not big? I'm not big. Because I don't eat. No, I know what you mean. Honestly, I mean, because my content's bad. I mean, a lot of people seem to enjoy it, which I'm glad about. Like, a lot of people do indeed enjoy it. And a lot of people that I know, and a lot of people I know online personally, and a lot of that sort of stuff do think my content's good, which I do appreciate. But yeah, I guess it's just like I do hear a lot that I deserve more subs, and I absolutely do appreciate that. But it's just with YouTube nowadays and Twitch and all that sort of stuff, it's hard to get big. It's hard to get up there, especially if you're doing a lot of content that's similar. Like, not like my content stands out from a lot of other people. Like a lot of other people on YouTube, especially at this age. Like a lot of other people at the age of 15, soon to be 16, but still 15. And also 16, I guess. That people at this age usually aren't very professional about what they do, but that's because they don't have that big of a passion on making YouTube videos. They just go in, they want money, maybe just create low budget videos, which is fine if you're starting out and everything. When I started out, I only had low budget videos as well, but like, because I have such a large passion for doing this sort of stuff and doing these videos that I do, I have so much fun making them. I wanted to upgrade my equipment and get better and learn how to do better commentary. I've watched a lot of videos on this sort of stuff, like how to do better commentary, how to be more energetic, excited, and like I got good games to play, good equipment, and just jam-packed full of shit. Just a lot of stuff, and I don't have an upload schedule. I used to upload daily, but I couldn't really do that, so I just upload a video whenever I want to, or stream whenever I want to, all that sort of stuff. I don't have a set schedule anymore, but either way, I just enjoy doing these things, and I mean, I'm fine with not having that many subscribers. Like, I have 615. That's still a huge accomplishment. I just like doing these videos, and I enjoy doing it for the people that love watching it, for myself, because I love doing these and watching them later, and all that sort of stuff. That was a long talk, I'm sorry, but yeah. Basically, that's the best answer I can give on how I'm not big. It's hard to get up there nowadays with most channels. Like, there are so many channels that keep coming and coming everywhere. It's like, you have to be very lucky to get up there and be successful. So yeah. I don't know if I mean, I've had a few big climbs before, but not like huge, but like for me, were big. Like, for example, the Mario plush collection, that was my biggest climb. Some FNAF stuff has become popular on my channel, some of my covers and all that sort of stuff. Not the gameplay videos, I haven't really gotten any climbs from the gameplay videos, but like people who come from other stuff sometimes have stayed for the gameplays, and I'm happy for that because that's what I enjoy doing the most, since I can push my personality out there and everything. And gaming can be a very lazy thing, and I understand that, but since I supply edits and try to be funny and all that sort of stuff, you know, supply humor, that's what I try to do. I don't want to do a boring Let's Play when just like, okay, let's do this, let's do this, let's do that. I used to do that, and that's fucking boring. I can't look back at my oldest videos, because it's fucking boring to just sit there and see me barely saying anything. Like, sometimes I see channels on Twitch that are like playing a game. They're just awfully quiet. Then maybe when they die, they're like, oh, okay. And then they continue. And there's like millions of people watching. I'm like, how can you watch someone be so quiet and play the game? I mean, I get that they might be good at the game, but it can't be that fun to watch for that long. Come on. Anyway, moving on. Sidetracks. Let's get back into the game.
You just ignore when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Okay, you can just ignore when she gets moody. And then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And a trap. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I'm gonna have to excuse my poor reading. Well, it's nice. Oh, it's me. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, big as dick is.
Monica smiles sweetly. Sweetly. Really. Really, dude. You fucking simp. Anyway. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Hi, bye. Hi, and bye. Nice, thanks for stopping by.
Come sit down, biggest dickus. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me and Monica.
I keep switching back and forth between the voices for her. I have a hard time picking a voice for... It's just hard to keep up the high-pitched voice for so long. I might switch between them whenever it gets hard. I don't know. We'll see.
I got the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Sorry about that. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
That was Natsuki's voice, wow.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face, of course. Wouldn't expect more from Sayori. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe, but not for you know, you, dummy.
Alright. Calm the fuck down, mister. I can't say mister because... crap. I'm gonna stop with that joke now. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I don't really read, so yeah. I guess. Oh, shit. Oh, I can just alright. So right-clicking, that makes the text disappear. Gotcha.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. And you enjoy manga, come on. Anime, come on, dude.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. She's very, relief. She is very shy indeed. She is indeed very shy, yeah. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people around in this club, but bam!
Yeah, I can't speak.
Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
What the fucking finger thing? You can put it that way. She is very sassy though. Great fitting voice. See? I can fit the voices to them. Sumo girls. I love those. I mean, sure. Not many people are very interested. That's Monica's voice. Wow.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all go to this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Come on, just try, dude.
Just try.
So, biggest tickets. What kind of things do you like to read?
Let me guess, he's gonna say manga. He is so gonna say manga. I'm predicting it. Well, considering how little I've read over these past few years, I don't really know I have a good way of answering that. Manga. I fucking knew it! Of course he was gonna say manga! Of course. Of course. I knew it. Predictable. This fucking weeb, man. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, yeah. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Really now? Are you half joking? Because... Jesus Christ, I'm getting notification after notification after notification. God damn. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna... come on. Okay. Fucking phone. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
You can just turn your notifications off. That's true. But like some are just important, like some family ones. I guess I'll just ignore them. If some come through that aren't that important, I'll just ignore them. And then if it's important, like see, I just got a snap from someone named Emma, who I don't care about. So that I could just ignore. But if it's an important message, then I'll just check it real quick. But yeah. Either way, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's so obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. If I could fucking speak.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. Really now? You don't seem like the type of person that reads. Maybe manga, but that's it. Nothing else, of course. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
And this game isn't really horror. It's just anime horror, not surreal horror, not actual scares. Want actual scares? Play Outlast, or Resident Evil, or Amnesia, or you know, FNAF can also be scary, you know. FNAF has made me scared a few times, but that's more in the, that's more so in the jump scares, but still more scary than this. Yuri really sounds like the girl in school who speaks low, but then again might be talkative. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ugh, I hate her.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. Don't fucking know. I'm gonna fucking put my dick in your ass. And give that back.
Fine. You cupcakes, you poems,
Your poems?
poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
So Sayori's a simp too. Fucking knew it. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
I mean, that is actually true. It does take a lot of courage to, like, show your work, your poems, what you've written, all that sort of stuff to other people, because just doing it to yourself, and if you like it, that's fine, but how others think and judge, that can be a bit scary sometimes. So yeah, I actually agree with that. That's actually a very good message there.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, how wanted to read everyone's poems?
We all sat in silence for a moment.
Okay.
I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share our poems with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, biggest dickheads?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Nothing more, just... She crosses her arms a lot, I've noticed. Like... I don't know. She crosses her arms quite a lot, and like... She is mad. The Danny DeVito voice really fits for that. Biggest dickheads! I still can't get over that name. That's just too funny to me. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to clear-head a decision when it's like this? Yeah, when I have 4 girls to simp for. 4 now. And try to get something with. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, I get... Such a simp! This man is such a fucking simp! Oh my god. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one. The girl's eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down like... Little crazy. Hey.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'll be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Ah, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone, you fucking gays, let's...
I'm sorry I'm sorry, it just came to me. That voice, doing that voice.
Okay, everyone, you fucking gays.
Oh, fucking gay, everyone, you. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell, I need a moment. Oh, I'm laughing too much. I cannot take this seriously. Just that voice, that was just very spontaneous. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Biggest dickest, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Heh. That voice was bad funny. It was. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Don't say that about yourself. Stop. Not that self-deprecation. Then you'll get nowhere. Stop that. Believe in yourself more, dude. You fucking weep. Yeah, I mean, I guess if he is a weep that just tries to come here to simp, then I guess, yeah. You really don't have much hope for yourself, do you? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey, biggest diggers, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yay! Her excitement, man. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. I know exactly what you mean. You want to date one of them. You want to date one of them. Don't lie to me, dude. I know exactly what you're trying to do. Fucking hell. This dude is a major fucking simp, I swear. He just wants, I guarantee you, if it was only boys in this literature club, if it was only boys, he would not have stayed. He's only staying because there's 4 girls for him to try and get closer to. A simp and a weeb, exactly. How can it get any worse? He's a simp and a weeb. And probably a basement dweller. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Alright. But his name is Biggest Dickus, so I mean, I guess the girls might love that because, you know, Biggest Dickus. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So we're gonna be writing an actual poem now. We're finally doing something instead of just reading. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I'll just choose words that I like. Here. And see what happens from there. Silly. Let's choose that. Okay, so you're right. Okay, of course, yeah. Okay, so special, breathe, summer, pure, promise, spinning, hop, agonizing, charm, graveyard, Jesus Christ. Hop. She likes that, cool. What else can I... Fluffy. Fluffy, I guess, yeah. Rainbow. It's okay to be gay, let's rejoice with the boys in the gay way. It's okay to be gay, let's rejoice with the boys in the gay way. Fucking hell. Death. Wait, Sayori? For death? Interesting. Kawaii. We're gonna go with kawaii. Okay, what else is there? Eternity. That's a good one. I don't know. Chocolate, I guess. Chocolate. We like chocolate. We like music. Okay. Doki. What else is there? What else? Fucking pink. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Syria likes death. Jesus Christ. Apparently so. Nipple. What the hell? Depression. Oh my god. Depression's there. Let's go. I mean, to have some, you know, like a bit of like variety in all the words I'm choosing both happy and depressing and stuff like that, and dark words, you know, stuff like that. I'll have depression in there. She's hiding something from us. She might be hiding. Like, on a serious note though, like a lot of people who are depressed will hide it, and you'll never really know. They may try to act a lot happier than they are, just so that they don't show their problems, to try and, you know, make you waste their time on their problems and stuff like that. So that's definitely a serious issue, and you know, that is something I've noticed myself with a lot of people, and know that myself as well and everything. It's some people try to hide their emotions a lot because they're scared of people not accepting them or not wanting to talk to them, or they're just scared in general that, like, they don't want to waste other people's time with their problems because they're scared of wasting other people's times, of course. I know how that feels and everything, so that's, of course, a serious issue. Just, yeah. Determination. That's something you gotta have, though. Determination. And shopping. Okay, so ocean. And cheeks. Not those kinds of cheeks. Come on. Twirl. And headphones. Headphones. Let's choose that. Let's choose headphones. I'm wearing headphones.
Hi again, big as deckers. Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Very funny. You can see how much I'm laughing. I'm laughing right now. You can see that. I'm seriously laughing. This is so funny. Anyway. Yes. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Sarcasm. Exactly. But that doesn't have to mean funny. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Bickus Dickus. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making a dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here just to hang out or what.
Oh shit, what the hell did I do? Oh.
But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Jesus Christ, no need to get aggressive there, Natsuki.
Natsuki, you certainly, that was the word. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
So now this dude's gonna fall in love with her because manga. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Bickus Dickus always gives his best as long as he's having fun.
yeah. Just make sure to bring some lube and it'll all be good. Oh my god. I'm not so family friendly, so if you're here and expecting it, go away now, cause I'm not gonna stop. I can't help it. It's mannerisms and shit. Don't hold me to that, please. He also went to busy work without me even asking.
Like cooking, cleaning my room?
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Wouldn't surprise me. She really seems like the one that would do that, honestly.
Is that so?
She knows exactly what she's done.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Bickus Dickus can become good friends too.
No. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Eh? Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want to.
Oh, alright.
Well, at least he seems like a nice guy. I'll give him that.
Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? because you're a simp. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Fricking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I mean, yeah, because you don't want to admit you're a fucking weeb. Oh my god. How did you know anyway?
I hear you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, just from how he's talking, all the stuff he said about anime and all that, how much he loves it, I can imagine he has this typical weeb look and everything too. So yeah, definitely understandable. Hard for having a short temper. Yeah. What's that supposed to mean? I see. Yeah, you look like a weeb, dude. You know exactly what it means. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my head. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. Yeah, OCD. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was on the tone of your voice.
I mean, the tone of your voice gives me the impression that you hate every single person and want to fucking murder me. That's just that I mean, but I don't say that to you because that's probably not the intention, bitch!
But I'll tell you one thing, biggest dickus. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
So then you shouldn't judge me for my cover. You say it's written on my face that I read manga. And so you're basically judging a book by its cover. But you're saying not to.
Hypocrite! Ah! Hypocrite!
What she's saying is true, but she's a hypocrite.
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hand. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why's that? What? Right as she said hypocrite, the stream lied. Ah, damn it. What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. She always crosses her arms though. Like, sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Simp. At least it's not lagging anymore. Good. I don't know if that's down to the stream itself or it's your internet. I hope it's just the internet so that it won't be fucked up in the stream itself. Hope not to jinx it. Yeah. I mean, my internet has been acting a little weird lately, but I hope it's working fine. I hope it didn't affect anything. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. It is now. It's good? Is it good? I'm hoping. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Okay, it's good. Goody.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
Yeah, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not looking at porn on my phone. No, I'm not watching hentai. No, I'm paying attention. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Very cliche, alright. Typical slice of life affair. Yeah, exactly. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. See, at least this guy gets it. At least this guy gets it that a lot of this anime and manga shit is just the same. What it's set in a school and everything. So, what should I expect from this? Is it going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen.
Don't spoil it, please.
That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. That's the first time I've seen her smile.
Hey, wait.
I don't like drama. Me neither. Me neither. And I also don't like Twitter drama. I don't like that either. Twitter drama is shit. Especially with all the allegations that go around all the time about accusing other people of things they haven't done, canceling people for stupid reasons. I don't even want to get into that. Let's just move on further. You probably know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to talk about it any further.
What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking, and Natsuki enjoys that, it seems. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a few moments, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Calm the fuck down, dude. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would never get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Ha ha ha.
Definitely not a coincidence. Nah, it ain't. I can see right through her. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, I suppose so. Baking's fun. I might do a baking video at some point. That would actually be really fun. Not to mention she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Alright, we got artwork here. I will admit this artwork's really good. I don't really like anime that much, and I don't really like the art style that much. But the artwork is really nice. I'll give them that. It's very well drawn. As someone who used to draw a lot back in the day, I can definitely appreciate this. And as an artist myself, I do appreciate art like this. It's awesome. Yeah. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not!
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like this with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with friends?
Can you not rub it in? Jeez.
Ah, sorry. I apologize to her a lot. But it's because she's a dick to me. She's such a biggest dickest to me.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it out without them being all like, still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch him in the face. Punch the like button in the face like a boss.
I know these kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of the effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. True. For anything, yeah. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. See, he's admitted he's a loser. He admitted it. He is a loser. He is such a loser. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found out about this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. I'm such a fucking
bad bitch about everything. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
I don't want to admit it, but yeah, I am enjoying this. I want your biggest dick is in my mouth. So, jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah, I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Manori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet.
Yeah, exactly, don't fucking spoil. Don't spoil endgames. Remember that one, when that was the thing? Like, people spoiled endgame a lot? Yeah, that's the thing. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words what the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. That's cool. Okay, everyone, you fucking gays. I wanted to do it again. I had to do it again. I'm sorry. Okay, everyone. Eh? Are y'all ready with today's poems? Oh shit, yeah, we've got poems. Oh yeah.
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. That fucking pose. That's an awkward pose. Look at that. Just rub my arms. And then I would just stand like this, and then that. No. Sorry, I didn't make sure we have enough time. Can't even see your face. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't see your face. Let me just move my... Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Close down the game. See, now you can see your face, but now you can't see Natsuki's. Now you can see for a brief second, at least. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Alright.
No, that's me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but it's yours. Monica just said,
don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh? Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Downright kill me. Alright, I'd like to see you try, bitch. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. You don't need to watch anime all the time, dude. Can't you just skip a few days to watch it? Like, you're gonna be fine. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. And simping. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish this? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I cannot write for shit, seriously. I mean, I can, but my handwriting's just... it's not good. It is not good. I do the same myself. I mean, if I write slowly, then yeah, I can get a good handwriting, but not if I write fast. But you kind of need to write fast, otherwise it just takes forever, you know? It's a thing. Okay, let's see. What do we do here? Okay, we need to share the poems. Sayori, we'll start off with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Okay, let's see. Sayori.
This is a good poem, Biggest Diggers. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me.
Well, to be honest,
I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really just happy that you wrote one. It
It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, biggest dick is. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Well, you kind of are. We're all a little selfish. Honestly, we're all a little bit selfish sometimes. It is what it is, you know? Trying to things for the other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture and my motive here, but then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! I gotta read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast. Reading it like this. Very good storytime voice. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Breakfast, mad emojis. Yeah, I mean, I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat breakfast, so can't relate. I genuinely cannot eat in the morning, so yeah. And plus I wake up late, so yeah. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. When you try to be an angel, yeah. I wake up at like 1 p.m. Same, dude, same. Sometimes I wake up way too late. Way too late. Oh, fucking hell. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Well, I do every day. Joke's on you, I skip breakfast every day. In fact, I read an article about at one point about someone who got a six-pack from not eating breakfast for 7 years. Now, of course, you don't believe everything you see on the internet. I'm just saying that I saw an article at one point. I saw an article saying that someone had gotten a six-pack from not eating breakfast for 7 years. So I'm just saying. I am just saying. Hello, Animation Official, and I sometimes stay up till 1 a.m. to work on mashups on my other account. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. I mean, I don't do mashups, but like videos and such. I do stay up late sometimes just to work on those because it's worth it. Like the video last night of the Shipmas clause. Shipmas clause. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. just to edit that, at least on my time zone. I remember when I was younger, I was, my favorite video, still my favorite video of yours is your Mario Plush collection. Oh my god, that long ago. You've been here for that long. Huh. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Glad you enjoyed it. I personally cringe looking back at it, like actually cringe. A lot of people just say, oh, this stuff is cringe. This stuff is cringe. But like, I genuinely cringe. I genuinely get a shiver down my spine when watching that stuff and think, no, turn it off. I don't like this. I don't like this. I genuinely, I don't like it. But I have to keep it up because it's my most popular video and a lot of people enjoy it and it's what I'm known for now. It's my most popular video. So, yeah. I had such a high-pitched voice back then. You actually inspired me to get into making videos and Mario Plush videos. Thank you, man. That's awesome. I'm glad about that. Hey, thank you for enjoying it. And seeing something in it that can inspire you. Hopefully more Mario Plush videos at some point. Because we need more people in to make them. Because I can't do them myself. Because they don't turn out too good. And I need good ideas and everything. And I don't need to rush them out. Because at the end of it all, I started to rush them out and they didn't come out too good. So, yeah. But rest assured, there will be some coming out very soon. I know I keep saying that a lot. And I really do want to keep the promise of getting those out. So trust me, there will be some out. Definitely next year there will be some plush videos. And you know, I'm hoping to start more. To start them up again and everything, since it is what a lot of people enjoy, so definitely for sure. Anyway, I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. I mean, this dude probably thinks Natsuki's the best because, you know, she reads manga too, you know, she likes manga, so, you know, he's a little bit of a simp, you know. but next time I won't forget. and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Let's see. Natsuki. Let's try her.
Okay, well, let's start off with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving her my opinion.
She couldn't find anything she didn't like.
I made a good poem. Yeah.
Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I know I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show you some dumb poem. Made me go, well, it's not like that was great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it.
It wasn't meant to be good. I thought it was bad. I thought it was bad.
I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Exposed her. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that I don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she really liked my poem. Yeah, exactly. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Okay, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. True shit. I like this poem, actually.
Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style will make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
That's true. That is actually true. Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like except for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of that last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Goody, because you're simping for her. Anyway, kidding. Yuri. Let's see. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Damn. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Ooh, I can't read this writing. Fuck, I always have trouble reading these types of writings. Okay, ghost under the light. The... Ah, God. The... Fuck. Tensils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Comes breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The lightest tickles. I tickle. Flicker. I flicker back. I can't. Yeah, I cannot read that. Okay, that's what I read it as. Okay, I cannot read that. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. It's not terrible handwriting. I just can't read that type of writing. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Simp.
Hey, that's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Biggest Diggest.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Maybe you're right, yeah. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
So we've got one left that we need to show the poem to, and that is Monica herself.
Hi, Biggest Dickers. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Again with that weird fucking pose, like... It's... I don't know what it is about that post, but I just...
Don't worry, Biggest Dickus. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. That pose brings evil. Yeah. It does.
Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez. I read that as oh jizz for some reason. I'm 12. I'm 12 in here. I am fucking 12 in here. I swear to God.
No. It kind of makes me think something Natsuki would write.
Well, most of the words I chose were things Natsuki jumped at, so makes sense. So take that as a compliment. She's a good writer too. She said that. I didn't read that. if you say so. That was me. I keep mixing up the voices. I'm tired.
By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long.
Again, with these poses, they're just interesting. I'm not gonna say they're bad or good, they're just interesting, these poses.
They might even feel like they're writing for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Or Natsuki, whatever. I keep pronouncing them differently, giving different voices, all this stuff. This is not consistent at all. Don't think it is.
Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be kind of be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
See, Monika's at least nice to me. That's good.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Ha 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 ha. Huh. Very funny.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Don't worry, I'm not
very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, this I can at least read. Okay, it's longer. Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's not too late. But it is too late. Even my redness. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Good poem there, Mr. or Mrs. It might be a boy. You never know. Monika might actually be a boy. New theory.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems quite a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone has been better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Right, so we're done with that. Phew, guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Biggest Diggest did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Sounds like she was gonna cry. You did. Check your Discord DM. I will after the stream, don't worry.
First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
And Biggest Diggest
like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I...
You just... Yuri stands up as well. I got an important message. Hang on, real quick. I need to... Sick, real quick, because it's from my sister, so that's important to respond to.
Okay. How do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
They're arguing now?
No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as biggest niggas started showing up. Shit.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
Both of them are saying it. Damn.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me. Oh, God. Biggest diggers. Okay, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She'd get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Oh, my God. This is getting intense. I can't even do the voices. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, biggest diggers. Oh, wait. There's a reason we have so many language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's a waste. You understand that right, biggest diggers? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be, I don't know, Natsuki. I don't know, I guess. Huh. Yuri, you're really talented.
Well,
But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Hang on just a sec. There you go.
Shows how much you know.
that's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But you were so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. Yeah, that's true. Sorry about this, guys. There you go. Back now. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said. Everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, biggest diggers. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about,
Natsuki glances around the room.
would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with this than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay?
That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori?
I'll go make some tea.
I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, biggest dickers. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important part of the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica is right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
Biggest dickheads, how about you?
Yeah, it's the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Biggest Dickus! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Still simping as always. Sayori. About what happened earlier.
What did you mean?
You know, between you and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew.
They say phew quite a lot.
You know, Biggest Dickus, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught me the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just leave. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. And I think that's a good time to end off here. So I am going to save the game. Yeah, as you can see, I played the game before. This was with Viggy, but now he's forced me to play it on stream. So yeah, I'm gonna, Friday, December the 18th, 2020. And then we will return, I guess. And then, quit. Want to quit, yeah. We'll go back to the title screen, I guess, to have the music play. But we'll also be sizing this and making this bigger. So, overall, as an overall thought, without the voice acting I'm supplying, this game is kind of boring. It's still not scary. I know the scary stuff is supposed to come later on, but again, I've already seen this before. I've already seen people play. I saw Doki play it, and I've seen the ending. I've played the game before. Not gotten far, but I have played the game before. So, anyway, I guess I'll play this on further. You guys seem to enjoy it, so yeah, I'll just have to see what the future holds. But either way, yeah, this was still fun to do with all the voice acting and everything I did. It was fun, and I enjoyed doing this. I was already feeling great today, so doing this stream was pretty fun still. It didn't ruin my day or anything, don't worry. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. But again, still, even though I have seen the ending, the simp and the weeb, exactly. But even though I have, voice crack, even though I have seen the ending already, I still don't think it's scary. This is anime scary, not real scary. If you want real scary, if you want real horror, if you want things like Outlast, Silent Hill, stuff like Resident Evil, even Amnesia as well, that stuff. There's scarier games out there, you know. This isn't that scary at all. I know it's psychological, but I still like psychological. If you want psychological horror, something like I Am Scared. That's a game that's scary, and it's psychological horror. I don't know. I guess I'll have to play this game further on and see what happens. Either way, I'm gonna get going. As for what I'm planning to do next, I don't know. I'm gonna be, since I've got my capture card fixed, I'm gonna be playing Mario Odyssey again because it was broken for a bit, but it's now fixed. My capture card didn't work and everything. I explained it in a previous video, but now my capture card is working again, so I'm gonna be playing more Mario Odyssey and more console games. And also like things like Wolfenstein and other things I'm playing on console as well. Something like Bendy would be scary, but it's not that scary. I'd say, yeah, Bendy is also scary. It can more so get you jump scared, like, whew, get you jumpy. But I mean, to say it is still a scary game. If it's one of your first horror games, and if you're younger and stuff, it would probably be scary. But I more so think Bendy is cool in a way. I think Bendy is an awesome game, but I don't get that scared from it. But it's still an awesome game. This still just kind of boring. To me, it's still just kind of boring. But either way, it was fun with the voice acting. Anyway, you're gonna get something for Christmas. You're gonna get a nice Christmas present. And I will also be in a collab with some other people for Christmas, which I can't talk about too much yet, I don't think. I think it's still under wraps for now what it is, but it's on another person's channel, and you're gonna be getting that for hopefully Christmas time, around there. We're hoping to get it out by then. If not, delayed a little bit, but we'll see about it. Either way, you'll be getting... you'll for sure be getting something on this channel on Christmas, and a New Year's little goodbye to 2020 as well. And besides that, I don't really know what I'm planning for 2021. Just yeah, then yeah, I don't really know what I'm planning for that yet. But we'll see. Either way, I have high hopes for 2021 to be a good year for this channel as well. This year's been amazing for the content, honestly. We've done so much amazing stuff, and cannot wait to keep going. So yeah. Either way, if you want to collab with me, I can. Definitely. We'll definitely do a collab at some point. I know you play Among Us as well, Aaron, so we can definitely do that or something else. We'll figure something out. I know I have you on Discord, so we can just speak there about it further and everything. We'll figure something out eventually, definitely. I know I haven't really been caught up with all that sort of stuff lately, but I'm just very busy. There's a lot of people I have to collab with. I have literally written down a list of all the people I have to collab with, because I have so many people that I need to collab with. So I'll get to you eventually. I promise you. I'm holding that promise. So yeah, but either way, I'm gonna get going. If you like what you saw here, click like, subscribe, share with your friends and family, maybe your dog, and dislike it if you dislike it. Either way, I'm Sanasoki, played Doki Doki Literature Club. It's not scary. And hopefully we'll see you all very soon. Peace out. Bye. Bye guys. You're all incredibly amazing people. See you guys. All of you. You are amazing.